Let's play NBA 2K26 career mode episode 79. A little injury ain't gonna affect us. We're gonna look like Batman.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan, here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been
This is my last recording session before
the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Cato. And it's Simons in at the 1. And for San Antonio, Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Castle is out there with MP. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor.
Final meeting between the Celtics.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
I look like
special report now from the sideline to hear about this incredible season MP is in the midst of.
Thanks, guys. Well, he has set a mark that should raise some eyebrows. The most 40-point games within a season in NBA history. He's filling it up and burying the opposition on a nightly basis. Guys,
not gonna let. I look like the Black Mamba that you were on the October holiday.
A chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself, being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And no doubt anymore that MP wasn't making a false claim, right? They've been handling the best competition in the league with ease. They're a team.
Next episode will be episode number 80
of the postseason.
Tatum, that's good.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Jason Tatum, by the way, playing.
The 3 from MP gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Right side, Simon. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And good work from the mid-range. Simons doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable.
Castle on the wing. MP outside. From deep. And the Spurs another 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using
I know my 3 percentage total entering today is on that number.
It's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
There's my first rebound.
Looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And he gets it to go.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let.
Yeah, I look like either the Joker or something like that. Whereas I got injured in practice.
And here's Brown outside. Barnes grabs the miss. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over.
Yeah, with no De'Aaron Fox, we are just carrying the team on our back.
And San Antonio has possession after the basket by Boston. Back to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. And the Spurs scoring again.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Celtics trail by 8. The kick out to Tatum.
Last time we met Boston was out at the TD Garden.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points run up from outside here in the first.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Out to White. Brown outside. Shoots over Vassell. And it's Brown missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Kicks it out to MP. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. MP's got 15 points.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Outside, Simons. And that one drops. Simons has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
MP with the bounce pass. Barnes passes to MP. Castle on the wing. White covering. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Simons, the pass to Keita. From the line, and there's Simons on the assist by Tatum. That's now 8 points for Anthony Simons. Now, Wembanyama. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Barnes kicks to MP. On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Castle. Over White. Castle misses. Celtics trail by 7. Outside Tatum. Brown sends a screen for Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. Simons against MP. Off target on the 15-footer. San Antonio's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Back to Barnes. Vassell outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Vassell's got 6.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Vassell, the pass to Barnes. Launches a 3, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Outside Tatum.
Hope it's not the same mask that Rhea Ripley had to wear.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Here's MP. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Sam Hauser comes in for White, and it's Pritchard in for Anthony Simons. Here's Hauser. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And here's Tatum for 3. Connects from three-point range. Tatum's got 10.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's MP for three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Keita. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Tatum, no good that time. Good D by Barnes. Spurs leading by 14. Wembanyama finds MP. And the Spurs another 3.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
And here's Tatum for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Yep, it counts.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Brown outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
At some point before the season ends, I need to lose a game at
Back to
home.
Brown. Tatum kicks to Brown. Bangs home the trifecta.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Barnes. Johnson, he's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle.
But I know we lost the game on the road against the Warriors.
White comes in for Brown. And here is Tatum.
At some point, we need to lose a game at least at home because we only have less than 20 games at home left.
Tatum passes to Pritchard.
But we have the best home record. We have the best road record. We still have the best game in the league.
Rebounded by the Spurs.
So we have to lose a home game, at least one.
10 in a row. Wow. Quite a stretch.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And here is Tatum. Following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Boucher. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Pritchard. It's hauled in by Cornett. Spurs leading by 21. And here's Harper from the arc. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
White the pass to Hauser. Lays it up and banks it in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
From the arc. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
MP has been leading the charge for the San Antonio Spurs. Welcome. Making a switch here. Simons is checked in. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. White finds Pritchard. Now here's Simons. He's guarded by Harper. White left side. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the floor for Boston. Sam Hauser is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Derek White. And it's Simons in at the 2-guard. MP against Pritchard. White a screen on MP. Boston again missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And there it is for him. Wembanyama's got his third basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Simons against Harper. White wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range. White's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Celtics. And it's Vassell in the corner. Outside Harper. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
Simons against Harper. White. And again, Boston with the triple.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Vassell outside. Pass to MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Celtics. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Here's Pritchard, still without a basket. Boucher kicks to Simons. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. The Celtics also changing it up. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Sam Hauser. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Pritchard. Boston's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Brown kicks to White. Pass to Simons. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Barnes finds MP. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. MP's got 43 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside, Simons. And White kicks to Tatum. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Tatum's got 16 points. And let's check in with Ellen. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
Guys, I checked in on MP's status for this game, and he will be available to play full minutes. But you may notice a change. The trainers have recommended that he wear a mask to prevent any further facial injury. But if you ask MP, he'll tell you he's just happy to get on the court. Back over to you.
Yep, mask on, mask off. He's focused on the mission, not the mask. Thanks. Outside Harper. MP outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Boston's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Wembanyama, right side. Back to MP. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Back to Wembanyama. Over in the corner, Barnes. Vassell outside. Clock at 6. From downtown, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
The defense a step slow. You can
They need to start throwing up some lobs at some point.
Simons from outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Vassell. MP against Simons. MP passes to Barnes. Jacks up a 3, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Simons has gone just 1 of 4 from deep, and he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 54 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Tatum.
I've never won an NBA championship. I would love to have this happen.
The kick out to Simons. The Celtics need to get a shot off. No good again that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Outside, Tatum launches it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 19.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Harper, no good. Boston shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Brown the pass to White. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have the jump ball. Fires from deep. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's San Antonio, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Celtics.
Instead of rebounding, they're just watching. So annoying.
Yeah, we thought this might be a weak spot for them. But come on, man. You got to compete.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Oh, my goodness, what a play.
Oh, my. And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Pass to Castle. For 3, Vassell. Kept alive. Wembanyama. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Up top, Tatum. Covered by Barnes. Tatum, that's good. Tatum's got 21 in the game.
It's always good for this offense when Tatum is putting pressure on their interior defense.
The 11-footer, and got it! Another basket. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Oh, boy. Simons, that was nasty.
Here's MP. Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Three-pointer, Simons. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's. Here's MP. Fouled in the act.
And one.
Anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Tatum. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Three-pointer, Simon.
He hit 1-3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
And the dunk by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Celtics have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Simons from outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game. Here's MP. The rebound by Tatum. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Now here's Tatum. 21 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
And stolen by Simons. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston really lit up the floor. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
Here's Simons. Boston again missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama left side. Over Tatum. Clock at 4. It's Vassell on the wing. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Simons on the wing. Covered by MP. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. From the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Tatum's got 25 points. For San Antonio, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's MP. Rebound, Boston. When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Dan Castle now top of the key. Here's MP. Another bucket. Wow! 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
The shot's good from Simons.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And here's MP for 3. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Brown outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
MP, no good. The Celtics shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Outside, White. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And it's Simons missing. And so Wembanyama will bring it out for San Antonio. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. Brown outside. 3-pointer, Simons. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. MP, that's for 2. And it's Derek White with the rebound. And here's Boston. Outside, Simons. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Celtics shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Simons has got 39.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part.
I'm missing my threes.
His team back into it.
The 3 from MP. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Tatum looking around. Back to White. Shoots the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's in the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And the Celtics with possession here. And here is Tatum. He's got 25. It's White on the wing. Outside Tatum. 5 on the clock. Back to Simons. High post shot. Wembanyama with the rebound. In the corner, it's MP. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by MP.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Tatum with a screen on Vassell. Simons, and it falls over the rim and in. Simons has got 41.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Back to MP. There's the three. Good, he hits again. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Here's Simons. The shot missing. Good defense by MP. Takes it inside, and that one's good, Barnes.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Outside, Simons. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game, and it's in there.
That is downright unguardable. Simons knows when to go for it.
Back to MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Simons. Good. Simons has got 45 points.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Castle finds Barnes. The three from MP. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Simons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on MP.
And developed into such a good scorer, D has to pay close attention.
Antonio calls timeout. Well, we all love teams going all in to win, but Richard, some teams run that risk and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
On the floor for Boston. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, and while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that, having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
White the pass to Tatum. Pass to Simons. Beyond the arc. And good, he hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Sohan. Now, MP. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside, Simons. From deep three-point land. The rebound by the Spurs. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harper kicks to MP. Sohan, the pass to MP. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Good trip down the floor. It's young MP cashing in.
Simons finds Hauser. White the pass to Tatum. No good on the three.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
Here's Johnson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Showing he's more than just a shooter. Johnson inside.
Outside Tatum. It's White on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Harper kicks to MP. Fires the 3. They get it back. Here's Cornette. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
there he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
That shot wide open. Simons has got 55.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
And here's MP for three. Good, another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
Yepers.
Outside White. Back to Tatum. And again, it's Boston with a three.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
Sohan with the ball. The three from MP. Drills it from outside.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
And he's good on the three ball.
Good job by Tatum to exploit the space just outside the arc.
Right wing. Back to MP. Johnson outside. All sorts of time. And another basket for San Antonio.
Good things happen when you're in sync with your team. Johnson able to get himself a shot because of the extra help.
To the paint. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Force the turnover.
This is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And that game against Sacramento, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Now Tatum. The kick out to Simons. No good with the triple. The three from MP. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Back to Tatum. Hands it from downtown. Tatum's got 34.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to
cannot leave Harper open.
Harper slams it in.
But leaving my boy Harper wide freaking open.
Down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Tatum. Count that one. Tatum's got 11 points in the quarter.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
MP outside. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Outside, White. Lets it go with the three. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And MP with the basket on the assist by Harper. Harper's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so Simons will bring it up for Boston.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. I mean, they just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Here's
It's actually going to be a sweep.
to end the run. Rebound by Olynyk. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP dishes to Johnson. Back to MP. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
From deep three-point territory. Can't get it to fall. And so it's...
See you next episode.